So yeah, hi everyone. Today it's my first video of my YouTube channel, so I'm really excited. I'm going to show my a project a project that comes from a thought, uh, which is the thought is I'm really interested in football, like watching football, analyzing the football, or etc. So I'm a Turkish guy and a Fenerbahce fan also. Uh, like in France, we always argue which team is better, like Fener or Galatasaray. So when you like our arguments are they become I can show I think the championship table. They become five times in 10 years and three times in 10 years they become championship champions, but we never we had zero titles in 10 years, I can say. They are thinking that they are a better team, but we are thinking as a Fenerbahce fan the league is rigged. Like the government or someone else's doesn't want to like become us to champions, the Fenerbahce. We say that uh, we are better in Europe. So we are saying that Europe is more fair than our league. As well as we don't like the Turkish referees, their decisions. And I think all the people in Turkey, doesn't like the referees, Turkish referees, because in the last derby in the league, Galatasaray Fener, the Slavko Vincic game, and I think he fairly gave the decisions. I can say it was a good match. Uh, I think it was the best match ruled by a referee. So we are saying that we are better in the European standings. We are at 46 and Galatasaray is in 58. So I wondered how in the other leagues this is happening. Like how is their position and how is their club titles they have. So we need to do a little scraping things, data science things. So first, I scraped all this data to my computer. Where's my charm? Yeah, I think it's here. Yes. So I scraped a beautiful soup, as you can see here, and we collected the rank of the European rank, the club, country, and the coefficient of the club. But we didn't use the coefficient in this one. So if the rank is empty, this is a normalization thing, because as you can see here, like 19, the Leipzig has didn't wrote 19, so we need to fill that out too. So yeah, we scraped this and we gathered our all the teams rankings in here. As you can see, Real Madrid, Manchester City, Bayern Munich. So we need to gather the other things. What is the other things? The club titles in 5 years. So yeah, uh, I think I need to show this one. I scraped the data from Transfermarkt. As you can see, all the leagues in Europe I have in all the leagues club titles. I need to maybe show this one. What's this? Ireland's league table. So Shelburne got the last champion, became the last champion, and the Shamrock Rovers are four consecutive champions. So yeah, so we scraped that data too. I need to show maybe country by country. Ha! There's a thing that while scraping the UEFA data, I also gathered them with countries, group by countries. What do I mean? Maybe like Austria. Maybe I should show Austria. Yeah. So as you can see here, Salzburg is the first one when you compare the European. They gathered the most in Austria, the European points, and then Rapid Wien. So maybe Belgium we should choose, for example. Club Brugge, Ghent, Union Saint-Gilloise. So after that, uh, we need to scrape the club titles, as we can see here. Like, don't look at the name. I was trying a little, and it's still this name. So we gathered the all the club titles by looking at these links, URLs. So yeah, right now I need to show. Huh, let's see the Austria again. So Salzburg is in the they collected three champions, three titles, and Sturm Graz is collected two. But Rapid Wien is like more successful in Europe than Sturm Graz. So like there is a thing that the are like European points show the better team or not? Like this is the real question for me. Like because like final is better than Galatasaray in Europe, but reversely in the league. So we need to like calculate how this is correlated. And I think this it's the best way with the Spearman because we have ranks in here and we have recent titles. So we need to like create some correlation between them and calculate them. So maybe I need to show you yeah, this is the like all correlations I guess. But I think I can show the um hmm what do I show? Huh, yeah. So this is the our country's Spearman correlation and Pearson correlation. We don't do not need to look at Pearson because Spearman is better in these type of situations. I just did a little extra thing. So yeah, as you can see, Wales has 0.77 negative. The thing is that so our while so when we like gathered all the data and look at that, so our my hypothesis is that while our rank is dropping, like goes to bigger, higher numbers, our titles must have been dropped. So it has a like negative relation, down, like bigger numbers, smaller numbers. So we need to have like negative correlation between them. And like the negative one is the strongest one. Like five titles. Like we are looking at the last 5 years, five titles, and they have to be like the most points team in the Europe in their country, like most. So yeah, so we can see Ukraine as 0.8 negative. So yeah, and when we like look at the Spearman correlations, we can see that our Turkey is 0.25 negative. Like it's really high. Like when we look at the numbers, it's really high against like -1. So I thought that maybe I can do a little plot for like how we are in the ladder when we like sort them according to their biggestness of the Spearman correlation. So yeah, we have plots, and I think I should run it. So yeah, this is the countries by per their Spearman correlation. As you can see here, Albania is the worst, has the correlation. Like their champions can be like the last tier in the European collective points, and the Norway is the best, giving the correlation one, -1 directly. So Turkey is like from the last five, as we can see when we look at the correlations. So yeah, so okay, I see that. Maybe we can show it. Like there's a Italy in here. It's really interesting, right? So when we look at the Italy, uh, eh, let's look. Ah, yeah, it's here. I need to small this one. So Inter has collected two titles, but the thing is that the Roma is really close in terms of rank, but it is not close in terms of the titles. So it is really dropped. And there is an extra one thing. Napoli has collected two titles, but they are really far from away Inter. So it's just really like uh, how can I say it? Conflicts with the hypothesis, right? So because while we are going to smaller ranks, like higher success in Europe, we need to have more titles. But I think it's fairly okay for me because why it's okay, I think because like in Italy, the I think the clubs power are really close to each other. Like there are six clubs I can say Inter, Roma, Atalanta, Milan, Juventus, Napoli, and they are like really close to each other. Maybe Inter and Napoli right now is being too more sparse from the other teams, but still they are really close to each other. They can like win against each of them. They're like there are no much surprise wins against them. So I think it's fairly okay, and still Napoli is a really good in terms of like Europe ranking. So yeah, so I can say that maybe it's maybe shocked for you, but so when we look at the Turkey, where is Turkey? So yeah, we are at 46 and Galatasaray is 58, and like we have zero titles. The Inter was uh, had two, and Galatasaray had three titles in these 5 years. And like Beşiktaş and Trabzon are not in the first 100, and they got their like two titles. But like Galatasaray did three consecutive champions, so it's normal. Like Beşiktaş and Trabzon are little low at the European competitions, but I think like the most interesting thing is that we didn't get any titles in these 5 years. I don't know why. I don't know what are the reasons, but so yeah, I thought that are there any circumstances maybe like us better in like the first team in the Europe rankings according to the country, but has no titles. So, yeah. So we have another graph for that, and I think it's really more interesting than other one. So yeah, this is the our last post. I must show. Uh, I will show. So yeah, the y-axis is the club titles that won by the countries countries leading European points collector. Like maybe I can show England and show that like so England is here, right? So when we look at the England, it's showing us the Manchester City. They won four titles in these 5 years, and their Spearman correlation are like negative 0.36. I remembered like that. So yeah, this works like that. So we have zero titles, and we are the leading one. So we are at the bottom. So in these 50 countries, like I know that I must not look like that way, but in these 50 countries that play in Europe, has represented their country in the Europe, the three of them uh, didn't get any title, and they are leading the country. One is Belarus, one is Sweden, and one is ours. Like so, let's look at that. What's happening in these three countries? Uh, so Belarus. So as you can see here, Bata Borisov is the best. It's the leading one, but they have no titles. But the thing is that their second is got two, and their third got two. When we look at the Turkey, it's more sparse, you know. Like I think we can I can show here. Yeah. So it's more sparse, you know? Like our leading one didn't get entitled to, but our the second one get third, three, and there's a like a gap between the titles. But Başakşehir is the third one, so and so so it's interesting. So yeah, so their homogeneity is better than us, and I know that maybe we should. Where is that? Yes, maybe let's come look at their championship titles. Hmm, was this one? Yes. Huh. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and look at that. Borisov. So they have a like a club genetic, or I don't know what what should I say, but they I think they won 10 consecutive champions titles. So yeah, they can collecting they can be collecting titles in these 10 years. But when you look at us, we are at the bottom. Like we won our last champion title in 14. So it is it is weird, you know. And maybe we should like more investigate on that, but like maybe Borisov had some economic issues. Maybe I don't know. Like they became second most of the time. Maybe I don't know. And I will do a little another video of the we look at the club titles, yes, but we didn't look at the like average of the club where they finished in the league. Like maybe I s- I gave an example from Warsaw. They maybe become second, third in these 5 years, and still they are goes to the European competition. They got the most European points in their country. Maybe that's the issue, and I know that it's our issue too. We have that issue too. Like when we compare like maybe country rankings in the 5 years. I know that we are better than Galatasaray because Galatasaray in one season Galatasaray finished 13, and w- in like in these 5 years we always finish that top three. So we are better than Galatasaray in terms of average. So it's normal we have that most points in terms of this. But when we look at the graph, we know that like there's it is so tight in like when we close the -1. It is like really filled, you know, and it's more like there's so much blank in here. So it's a like unusual thing to not win a title in 5 years. And when we look at the like, I will do another video while looking the 10 years. It is going to be more unusual than any other league because like Borisov will be up top, and these are like be going to normal maybe more, uh, but they will always got a title in these 10 years because they have in 5, so they will have surely in 10. So maybe we should look at Sweden, right? So this is I think it's a really close case to ours because yeah. So I think if I prove that Sweden league is rigged, I can say that our league is rigged too because this team, I can pronounce that name, sorry, is got 0 and Malmö got 4. Maybe they have playoffs. Let's look at that. I don't know they have playoffs. I just came to my mind. Sweden League has playoffs. Um, sh- yeah, they have relegation. So okay. I think maybe so. This way it works. By the way, if it's called no, it's not. Maybe this one. No. Yeah. Okay, I found it. So yeah, this is our the most leading in the yeah, in Sweden. So this is the table. They didn't finish, I guess, right? So where's our guy? Yeah, here. Yeah. So probably this guy, Dujar Gardens, they finished mostly in the third. So they got more chance than Malmö. May no, they can't. This is really interesting too. Like, like, how is that happened? Like Malmö also got chance, four chances in Europe. Maybe I should like look at that too. So yeah, that's the problem in here. Like in 50 countries, we and Sweden has the like zero titles. Dujargens Gardens, our brothers, got zero titles in these five in 50 countries. Like, and we have the most in these third three countries. We have the worst Spearman correlations. So, so you can say that like there's Albania, there is I think it's what was that? I don't remember. Armenia, Italy, Ireland. They have worse streaming connections than yours. But the thing is that their leading team in Europe had a chance, maybe had a like had an opportunity to win that title. We didn't. Like this is the problem. Maybe if we got one, there won't be any argument about this. But we didn't, and I think I should look to the last 10 years because it is. I think it's going to be like more unusual. We are going to be in here. Like if I do this graphic once, one more for last 10 years, I think we will be like in here. I guess because. Galatasaray has five, and still they are going to be in the second tier. I know that. While at background history, because of the background history. So, yeah, that's the thing. So why we are in here? Why the Fenerbahçe hadn't won in title? Is the league is rigged or we are the unlucky guys of the league with Sweden? I think yeah, I should look Sweden too. It's really interesting case. Belarus is not like that interesting because I explained like Batı before, but yeah. Uh, so I will do more videos on that. I can say like I will search more. Uh, Yani because why not? It's unusual, We need to ask questions about that. The Turkish guys doesn't, or mm, and like I always go to Twitter and argue about it, but no one does really do like statistics. I didn't see anyone in Turkey in Turkish, and I also want that like maybe I will lead that this type of scientific revolution in Turkish Twitter. I don't know, like it's a real low possibility, but Yeah, this is the case. This map, I think, is the case because. Hmm, yeah, okay. Yeah, I explained, but maybe I should explain again. Uh, so yeah, when we look at the like the leading teams in Europe in according to their country, generally the teams has the most titles. Like when we look at this graph, and most of them are bigger, has a bigger than the Spearman correlation is bigger than 0 0.5, negative 0.5. So yeah, it is correlated, we know that. But in our country, it becomes not. So we need to find out why with maybe statistics. Like I can show, I can get in deeper in the government, so I don't know what's happening in there. But maybe we can show that to world it's unusual. So that's my problem with this rigged league. So thank you for your watching. I hope that you like it. It's really long, I guess, 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Sorry for that. I will make shorter videos. Yeah, and it will become a portfolio for me too. Like I'm coding some things. Maybe a little bit AI helps me, but still I am trying to do a project with a quiz topic for me. So yeah, uh, see you guys.